Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today I am at Universal Studios Hollywood. It's been a few weeks actually. Holidays are over, things are back to normal here. So, without further ado, how about you and I dive right in. Yes, we've made it back to Universal Studios Hollywood, but wait, the Minion is back outside the Universal Studios store. Last time I was here was in the Animation Studio store, so it's nice to see you back, buddy. And since I'm at the front of the park, I might as well mention that you can add your annual pass to the Universal Studios Hollywood app now, very similar to what you can do over in Florida, so makes things a little bit more easier here. And what's really nice is the park is not that busy at all today. It is pretty slow. It's a Monday at the time of filming this, so I wasn't expecting it to be incredibly busy. But yeah, it's nice to see the holiday crowds kind of dissipate in Universal Studios back to a normal, like, slow schedule. Over here at the Universal Plaza, walls are still up because they're taking down all the Grinchmas stuff. Usually takes a few weeks for them to do that. And then the plaza will be back open for the spring and the summer. They usually do special events in the plaza, so I wouldn't be surprised if walls go back up and something pops up for the summer. They've done shows with all the characters over here. They've done specialty events for grad nights and whatnot, so it's gonna be interesting to see what they do here for the spring and summer. And I'm curious, will the Lunar New Year stuff come back? I haven't seen anything as far as that progress is concerned, so maybe not. Keep an eye on it every single week though. Now before we head downstairs, let's head over to Super Silly Funland to get an overview look of the Super Nintendo World project. It's Monday, so crews should be on site today. Oh wow, look at how gorgeous it is. It is a nice clear day today. Get some really good views down into Nintendo. And yep, just like I thought, crews are on site today, working as hard as they can to get that project finished by whatever deadline it has. I'm not sure what the deadline is. I'm hoping it's sometime later this summer, which I think it's going to be sometime later this summer. I don't think it's going to be a 2023 opening. I think Universal wants to beat Disney to the punch and open up something this year before Mickey and Minnie's and have that huge draw to the park later this summer into the fall for Halloween Horror Nights and the busy holiday season. It'd be a perfect time to get this thing open. And once Nintendo's done, who knows what they're gonna do next? I mean, they could expand Nintendo, they could do more Jurassic World stuff, they could do more Potter things, and of course Universal owns the rights for Pokemon, so I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing some Pokemon characters here in the next few years. This is the face I make when I'm trying to figure out when Tron's gonna open at Disney World. All right, let's head down to the lower lot and see what's going on down there. Oh look, there's one of the electric trams. Slowly but surely, Universal is going to be converting all the trams to the electric ones. So cool, I love them. Made it down to the lower line. Yeah, look at the sight line right here. You can see the scaffolding up on top of the pyramid structures. See little bits of the mountain range right here. It is going to look so trippy once all the detail, the mountain range is complete. This is pretty. And again, here's the highest point of the Nintendo right over there, above this facility building. Isn't that cool? And, you know, since it's been a while since I've been on this one, how about we take a spin on Jurassic World? And of course, my friends Dorian and Sammy are hanging out too. So yeah, let's take a ride and hopefully we don't get eaten by dinosaurs.
We have one more than call just after return point. Observed moving out of containment. Asset containment unit for prisoner call. ACU to prisoner call.
So much fun on Jurassic World. I'm so glad I didn't get eaten by a dinosaur. Side note, Mummy is down for refurb, so if you're coming to the park in the next 2 weeks, just keep that in mind. And if you're wondering when Revenge of the Mummy comes back from refurbishment, it's February 4th, so not that long. As far as this side's concerned, not much is going on here. Still no detail work on the entrance portal to Super Nintendo World. And there's also no signs of greenery being planted yet, so I'm sure that'll be like the last thing they do. So it just looks the same, at least this week. we'll check back every single week until something does eventually happen. I mean, they do have the skeleton up to then move on to the next step, which would be installing all the drywall. So yeah, we'll just keep an eye on it. But inside this major building is the Mario Kart attraction and queue. Really stoked to see that when it's all done. And since I'm down here, I might as well mention that Starbucks Coffee reopened down here. For a while it was closed, but it's ready to go for this week. Made it back upstairs to the upper lot, and you know what? Why don't we take a spin on the Classic Studio Tour? So unique to Universal Studios Hollywood, do not miss it. But also keep this in mind when you're visiting the park. The tram doesn't operate from open to close, it closes early. So remember that before you book your visit here. Usually do the studio tour first. And another good reason to do the studio tour in the morning is because you have a better chance of seeing all the film and television production happening. They mostly work early in the mornings up until the afternoon, and then they head out. So if you do it later on in the evening, you're probably not going to see a bunch of activity. And of course, if you come here to Universal Studios during the week, Monday through Thursday, your chances are a little bit higher too to see a lot of production happening here in the back lot.
Super Nintendo World. Yes, my friends, we are so excited about it. They haven't given an official opening date, but sometime soon. So.
Oh my goodness. Do any of you know when Super Nintendo World is opening? Do any of you know when Super Nintendo World is opening? Don't worry, that guy's just hanging in there.
Big glass bubble that went all the way around. Well, here's the truth. That glass bubble, not real. Never existed. It would have been too hard to film with the reflections from the lights and the cameras. So they added that in after they were done filming with computer-generated imagery. It was totally fair. Those are called payphones. Ask your parents what those are. Oh. Go to the beach. I'm sorry, I spoke too soon. Look at the water. There's a fin over there. Yeah, that is not good. We're going to need a bigger tramp.
I just got off the studio tour. So much fun, as always, on the world famous studio tour at Universal Studios Hollywood. We're heading over to Waterworld next, and we're going to close it out with Waterworld because always got to check that out. It's always a fantastic show. And yeah, it was not too bad in the park today. I just love the fact that it was completely dead. There's really not that many people here at all. Made it to the top of the ET parking structure because I wanted to sit and enjoy this beautiful view looking down into the valley where all the different studios are. It is a gorgeous sunset this evening. A little bit of smog, but I mean, hey, it's California. What are you gonna do? Usually after a rainstorm, it's a little bit more clear, but nonetheless, this is a gorgeous view. You're so high up. Yeah, it was a great day at Universal Studios Hollywood today. I was able to go on a couple attractions, check out the updates with Nintendo and everything else that's going on in the park. It's a lot of fun. Hanging out with friends. There's that big blue screen. They use that when they film a bunch of movies in that little lagoon right there to put up like a giant backdrop on the computer. Little CGI action. Yeah, this is nice. Right here, this is the Fast and the Furious building. So this is like the pre-show and the entrance, and then this big giant building right here is where these screens are held. It's pretty cool. There's a Psycho house over there in the distance. There's a car alarm going off over there. Oh man, someone turned it off. Got ABC off in the distance, this little building right there, that's ABC. Got Warner Brothers all right here. The huge lot. Yeah, this is nice. And then I forgot to mention earlier, but this section right here I'll insert some clips, but looks like Universal's building some more sound stages off in that area. Again, when all these new sound stages are multi-purpose, so they can hold all of the equipment that they need to make movies and television, and also a bunch of offices and facility. And I believe they're doing that so they can consolidate this area that's usually over there to save it for theme park space and move all the studio stuff over here. But that is going to do it for today's video from Universal Studios Hollywood. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love theme park videos, especially from this park and Disneyland and all over, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so stay up to date on every time I post new videos. Be sure to follow the link down below for my Instagram account because I post there often, and I post updates there that I don't normally post here on the YouTube channel. So if you're not already following me there, be sure to do that by following the link down below. But until next time, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is, and I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.